Have you ever felt such a profound change in your life that the reality around you begins to fade into a new light? Are we truly awakening to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe? What many often overlook is that spiritual awakening is not a straight path. It's a complex spiral filled with twists and turns, full of revelations. Have you ever stopped to consider how each of us navigates this journey in such distinct yet interconnected ways? What unites us in this quest for meaning and authenticity? In this video we will delve into the 5 stages of spiritual awakening, exploring the depths of your own transformation. Ask yourself, in which of these stages do you really find yourself? What do you need to let go of in order to move forward on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth? Get ready to explore not just what this journey entails, but also how it can redefine your life in ways you never imagined. In the initial phase of spiritual awakening, individuals often find themselves in a state of profound unconsciousness, deeply immersed in the chains of the ego. During this stage, our thoughts and emotions dominate our minds, frequently without us being fully aware of it. We tend to believe that our thoughts and feelings are the true essence of who we are, leading to a strong, and often illusory, identification with the ego. This identification drastically limits our ability to perceive life with clarity and objectivity, trapping us in automatic reactions that govern our actions. We live as if we are mere spectators in our own existence, believing that life happens to us, rather than recognizing that we are, in fact, the active creators of our own destiny. This state of unconsciousness can create an endless cycle of negative patterns, leading to feelings of powerlessness and a lack of control. It is common in this phase to feel trapped, as if life is beyond our grasp, making it difficult to genuinely connect with those around us. However, this phase of ego identification is merely the first step. It's essential to understand that, although we are influenced by our emotions and thoughts, they do not define who we truly are. Slowly, awareness begins to emerge, challenging the perception that the ego is the entirety of our being. As we start to question this identification, we are nudged toward the next stage of transformation. It is at this crucial moment that we face the deepest challenge, the necessity to confront and ultimately allow the death of the ego. This process will be key to liberating our true essence and advancing on our spiritual journey. As we begin to question our identification with the ego and gain awareness of how our thought patterns and emotions shape our reality, we are led to a turning point. This is the moment when we confront the need to deconstruct the egoic identity that limits us. Thus begins the next crucial phase of our awakening, the death of the ego. This process is not only challenging but essential for true transformation and spiritual freedom. As we progress on our spiritual journey, we enter a transformative phase known as the death of the ego. At this point, the ego, this carefully constructed identity built over the years based on beliefs, labels, and experiences, begins to disintegrate. This is not an easy stage, rather, it is a deeply challenging and often painful process. Here, we start confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves that we previously preferred to ignore. The realization that the ego is merely a social construct and not the essence of our being can be frightening. It has always provided us with a sense of security and identity. Thus, its dissolution evokes feelings of loss. However, by allowing the ego to dissolve, we create an internal space that enables us to access a more authentic part of ourselves, the observer self. This observer self is the aspect of our consciousness that can perceive life in all its fullness, without getting lost in the emotional traps and dramas that the ego incessantly generates. This new perception becomes the key to a fundamental shift in our reality. As the ego fades away, we are compelled to question the nature of our truths and reconnect with a sense of authenticity. This freedom is not merely a relief, it is an opportunity to revisit values, beliefs, and perceptions that were once unquestioned. We are preparing ourselves for the next step in our spiritual journey, the search for truth. This quest will guide us toward a higher understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Having moved beyond the death of the ego, the spiritual journey enters a vibrant and essential phase, the search for truth. At this stage, life transforms into a profound existential inquiry, where each of us is confronted with deep and challenging questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is the true meaning of life? This intense and insatiable desire for understanding drives us to explore a vast array of sources of wisdom, from spiritual literature to the teachings of masters who have walked this path before us. The motivation that propels us in this search is not merely intellectual, it is a genuine yearning for clarity and purpose. We are not just seeking knowledge, but rather a profound understanding of the truths that resonate in the depths of our souls. For this reason, practices such as meditation, contemplation, and prayer become essential tools on this journey. They help us quiet the mind and connect with a higher understanding, bringing to light answers that resonate deeply within us. As we explore these existential questions, we begin to realize that truth is not a destination, but rather a constantly evolving path. Each new realization brings us closer to the essence of who we truly are, allowing us to shed old beliefs that limit our growth. In this context, we prepare the ground for the next exciting phase of our spiritual journey, the emergence of the authentic self. As we uncover the answers we seek, we are on the brink of liberating the true essence within us and aligning more deeply with the life we truly wish to live. As we progress on our spiritual journey, we arrive at a crucial point known as the emergence of the authentic self. This is a transformative stage where the masks we wear to conform to societal expectations begin to crumble. The need to be true to ourselves becomes irresistible, and this quest for authenticity can provoke changes so significant that they deeply impact every aspect of our lives. As our true selves begin to emerge, many of us feel an urgent desire to leave behind jobs that no longer satisfy us or to end relationships that no longer resonate with our truest essence. This is a moment of great courage, where the desire to remain faithful to our truth surpasses the fear of the unknown. Such a rupture may bring to the surface old emotional wounds and traumas that have been buried, now demanding to be healed and released. However, this transformation does not only occur on an emotional level, the body can also react. Physical symptoms may arise as we adjust to new energetic frequencies, resulting in discomfort or even temporary ailments. It's essential to recognize that these manifestations are expressions of a broader process of aligning with our authentic self. The journey to emerge as our true essence is both exhilarating and full of challenges. Yet, once we embrace this transformation, we are propelled to a new level of consciousness and personal growth. As we begin to understand and accept our true selves, we prepare the ground to enter the next stage, living in alignment. This new phase will challenge us to live according to our authenticity and to manifest our highest purpose. In the final stage of spiritual awakening, we reach a state of living in alignment, where our thoughts, feelings, and actions are in perfect harmony with our truest essence. In this elevated state, we experience a profound and wonderful integration of all aspects of ourselves, the soul, mind, and body. This unification allows us to live with authenticity and purpose, shedding the facades that no longer serve our being. As we embrace our limitations with compassion, we begin to see our imperfections as essential and valuable parts of our existence. This acceptance does not lead to procrastination. Rather, it liberates us from unrealistic pressures and expectations, allowing us to flow naturally with life. What once seemed like a weakness is now recognized as an opportunity for growth and evolution. In our relationships, this new perspective manifests as increased compassion and understanding. By recognizing that everyone around us is on their own journey, this awareness enables us to cultivate more meaningful and authentic connections. A renewed sense of empathy emerges, making us more open to love and understanding, both for ourselves and for others. Moreover, our deep connection with nature and the universe intensifies. We experience this interconnectedness not as an abstract concept but as a tangible reality. This synergy constantly reminds us that we are part of something greater, a whole that encompasses and nourishes us. As we live this life in alignment, we are prompted to reflect on our journey thus far. Now, we invite you to join us in the conclusion of our video, where we will recap the essential stages of spiritual awakening and the profound impact these experiences can have on our lives. As we reflect on the journey of spiritual awakening, we are confronted with questions that resonate within our being. Are you willing to leave your old identity behind? Are you ready to embrace the transformation that comes from the death of the ego and allow your authentic self to emerge in all its glory? Living in alignment could be your reality, where every aspect of you harmonizes and resonates with the universe. What will your life be like when you truly connect with your essence? The search for truth is a journey of courage and vulnerability, and each step we take shapes our perception of ourselves and the world around us. By accepting our imperfections and recognizing the value of our experiences, we align ourselves with a greater purpose, a calling that transcends the individual. It is in this space of interconnectedness that we find true freedom and inner peace. If you resonate with these truths and are ready to continue your own journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, don't hesitate. Subscribe to our channel and join this community of seekers who long for growth and transformation. Every like and share helps spread this inspiring message, allowing more people to discover the power of spiritual awakening. So, shall we embark on this journey together? Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so we can continue exploring these mysteries as one. Remember, your journey is unique, and together we can create a more conscious and illuminated world. Until the next video.